Uh, alright. Steam. Steam. Uh, Door. A custodian causes the doors locked. There's an erratic noise like that of TV started to come from within. I have a key for this. That's television, isn't it? I suppose so. Did you find that video cassette in the other building? Yoshi removes the tape from its bag and rereads the label. Kibiki Research Data 2005-11-19. It might hold some important information if only we had some way of watching it. Fingers crossed, I guess. Use the custodian key? Yes. I have nothing else to do, so... yeah. Who turned off the lights? What the? What's going on? Why is it so cold? Something really smells. It's pitch black in here. Can you find a light switch anywhere? I'll try. Found it. Did you? You, thanks. Man, it does stink in here and it's not just the mold, is it? Probably not. Huh, that's odd. What is? What is? Oh, nothing. Like deja vu, I could have sworn I've seen this room before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, I don't know. TV. There's a TV 8, a camcorder lying on top of the TV. The cassette disc deck is empty. Its batteries also seem to have run out, however, as the LCD display isn't turning on. What's something this recent doing in a place like this old? Maybe it belonged to someone who brought it here, like us. Yeah, that does make sense. But there's no cord here to hook it up to the TV and it's out of battery, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to get much use out of it. I guess so. Oh, this paper. This magazine article here from a publication called Strange But True Stories of the Occult. Should I read it? The follow-up for the previous report. Strange but true stories of the occult, tracing down the hidden past of the cursed school building, follow-up by a Ko Kibiki.
天神小学校校長柳堀高峰に寵愛されていたその息子義和。
Let's talk a bit more about Yoshiku Yagihiro, Yagihiri's beloved son of Heavenly Host Elementary Principal Takimin Yagihiro.
校内では教師として教鞭を振るい、生来快活な性質であったが、
The man was born in structure pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could and performed his duties with a peerless panache.
突然発症した原因不明の脳障害から少しずつ自我を失い始める。
But then the illness struck, and little by little, his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity.
わかりやすく表現するなら、その症状は精神の子供返りとでも言おうか。
Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher has began reverting to a childlike state.
亡き母親から幼少の頃にもらった小さな文化人形を常に持ち歩くようになり、
Been carrying an antique doll with him at all times. Mentor from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps given to him by his late mother.
授業中に突然号泣を始め、講義を投げ出すような気候もしばしば。
His behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period ended, and he'd begin wailing mournfully.
事件の起こる数ヶ月前にはすでに相手からの言葉を理解することはできても、
Finally, 7 months prior to the kidnappings and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his
自
thoughts.
ら言葉を発し意思を伝えることは困難な状態になっていたようだ。
Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus.
児童4名連続誘拐殺害犯柳堀義和の口から
Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yagihiro was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead.
誘拐から殺害に至るまでの具体的な経緯が語られることはついになかった。
But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, nor ever properly discuss them with the authorities.
私は犯人逮捕時に寸出のところで救出された女子児童
Everything hinged on the sole survivor, one Sachiko Shinozaki, age 7.
篠崎幸子さん当時7歳のその後を追ってみた。
This was the truth behind the less scientific afflictions of this incident, and I, of course, chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl.
新聞を賑わせた犯人逮捕時の写真では赤いワンピースの印象的だったこの女児は
Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying the story may remember Sachiko best as the girl with the strikingly unusual red dress.
現場で同い年の子供たちが次々と惨殺されるのを目撃してしまった不幸なる生存者だ。
It's hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed one by one.
心の闇を掘り起こすようで酷であろうとは承知していたが真実を追うためだ。
And so if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview, would be some real moral concerns about digging up such painful memories.
計算すればすでに成人して10年以上も経っているはずだ。
But then again,
現在の彼女からなら
she's been a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted idol for over 10 years at this point.
犯行時のリアルな証言を聞き出せると踏んだのだ。
By now, she should be able to look back at these horrific events with some objectivity, give a more thorough account of what happened that day.
篠崎、お前、本当は強かったんだな。怖がりじゃねえよ。
My impression is, Zaki, you're far stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in fact.
怖かったわよ。今もわけわかんないもの。
Oh, good pause. I was scared out of my mind and my brain is still struggling to make any sense of this. All this.
そうか。でもなんか今の幽霊消えたし、成仏成功っぽくね？
Okay, but look, the ghost is gone, I guess. We really managed to appease her.
大丈夫か？
Are you okay?
まあ、とりあえず吹けよ。涙と鼻水。
You should probably dry your tears and blow your nose at least.
ああ、お前、俺の制服で。
Ah, what the heck? Not my shirt.
そういうの言わないでって言ったでしょ。
Didn't I tell you before they shouldn't say things like that?
ガキかよ、お前。ああ、ひでえ。たく。
What are you two? What do you mean you two? There's only one person here. Oh, that's really gross.
やべえな。いつもはこんなことするやつじゃないのに。篠崎。
No, good, she's not normally like this. Alright. Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da ba da 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 da. ba 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 da 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 da. It doesn't sing anything anymore. Do do do. Ba ba da 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 da. Strange. Didn't you go to Naho? Maybe. Naho, are you here? You are not here. Alright. Can you go to the red room? I don't know. This is. I thought the door was supposed to tell me the next location. There's 3 ghosts, right? 3 blue ghosts at least. Alright, maybe the blue one dropped something and I just missed it. Yeah, that could be it. Okay, so let's try to go to the blue one then. Let's try and go to these room as well. Up here. It's still locked if I'm not mistaken, right? Or was it blocked off? One of the two. They're in there now. That's locked. Kind of weird, there's static going from within, but the TV's not working. Very strange. It's a bit like the music room, I guess. With the playing piano. Do 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 do. There's one thing I can do actually now that I know about here. Is that a switch? Can I pull that down? Oh, I need a key for that, don't I? I don't have a key. But I can still try it. I don't know if I actually need a key if it just says I need one. Let's see. Okay. I can't pull it down. Alright. Go to where the floor collapsed, but then got better. One step reached the 10 steps rat. I know what you're talking about, I just came from there. So Rooster's probably left or right, since you can't go 10 steps left or right or backwards, and then right is forward, so you can't really go that way as long as it's this way. So it's 1, 2. Let's just spam this button actually. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised, peering through the crack. We can just barely make us something shiny in the dark recess below. Try to pull it out? Sure. What is this? Another tongue. Beneath you manage to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch. What the heck is this? Look like a confiding door. I know. Oh, that's for the putty thingy. Wide winder. Alright. Let's get the pulley system then. Indeed, a slip into the device without any trouble, but nothing happened. Oh, come on. The lever is still stuck, but seems to have a bit more give than it did before. There's a small space where to go down and one notch. Try forcing it? Yeah. Alright. Da 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 da. Okay. Ba 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 da 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 da.
なんだここは。あ、シャワーがあるぞ。
Well, yeah, all of this place has got showers and everything. Listen now.
苦しい。あー、頭が。血、篠崎、
Blood? It's back blood, I guess.
大丈夫かよ。おい、また何か感じたのか。
Are you alright? Did you feel something again?
また鼻血か。鼻だからいいが、脳の血管でも切れたら大変だぞ。
It was just her nose, that's fine, but blood vessel burst in her brain or something. Ah,
篠崎、ほら、これ鼻に詰めてろ。
Shinozaki, isn't there some tissues up some tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding?
ありがとう。持ってるけど、もらっとく。
Thanks, I got some of my own, but since you got yours out already, yeah, go ahead.
例の影響以前に、体力的にもう限界か。
Did the ghost get
そ
to
ろそ
her?
ろ休ませてやらないとな。
She'd been a little off since before that. Then she probably reached her limit, she needs to rest. Maybe. The ghost. Here? This where you went? The locker is empty. That's a very odd thing to say. The other ones don't have a locker is empty message. There's like an ID thing here, right? Yeah, I just toss it, no water comes out. The handle university won't budge.
プールか。雨で向こうがよく見えねえな。
Pool, I can't see the other side of it with all the vein. I guess.
よし。
Alright, here goes. Here
篠
goes
崎、
far.
ダメだやっぱり。頭、文化人形。
This kid isn't working, why don't I take the doll for a
風邪
bit?
ひいちまうから。お前は建物の中入ってろ。
If I catch your death of a cold, I hear go back inside.
俺が調べ終わるまで更衣室で待ってろよ。
I can understand you just wait for me in the locker room.
あなた一人で、霊相手に何ができるのよ。
What's gonna happen if a ghost shows up again? Think you can handle it all by yourself?
いいから。何かあったら呼ぶからよ。
If anything happens to me, I'll just call
その
you.
時は助けに来てくれよ。
You can come to my rescue.
分かった。むちゃしないでね。
Alright, just don't do anything stupid. Bye bye.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
なんだ
Say something?
これ以上負担をかけさせるわけにはいかないからな。
I gotta let him blow as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. Alright. I'm pretty sure something happens here, so. Yeah. Door's locked. It's pump room. Alright. A pump room, I guess. Yeah, here it is. A thing. I'll pick this up. Looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between trying to get out. Yes. Pump proof key found near the pool is thin, flimsy, and rusted, would probably break after a single use.
水圧調整室
Pump room, huh?
うん。へ
I have had enough.
今の声
What's that?
まさかあいつ
No, there's no way.
冗談じゃねえぞ
Come on, give me a break here. Alright, there's like 3 endings now. The true one and 2 bad ones, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess 3, but... Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Which one is it? Where's the pump? Here it is. Strain itch, yes, strain the pool.
なんだ何か詰まってる音
What was that? Something get stuck in the drain? Maybe.
はあ篠崎篠崎じゃないか
The rain droplets are black.
なんだよなんでこんなことにああ篠崎
Why did this happen? God, no, Shinozaki, no.
ああああ
She's dead. Anyway, for to die again. That one's gonna be slightly a bit more annoying, so I will just do that pausey thingy. Sorry to skip it. It's like, what, waiting 2 minutes? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Not sure auto kills her or what. Okay, time's up. Wrong, and okay then. Now I just need to do it the right way, which is saving her first. Yeah. Let's see. I don't remember where she drops in from, so let's see. Where is she? Like in between those 2 things. Let's get down.
なんだよ篠崎
Miyazaki's in the locker room, right? I don't think she's in the locker room. I need to go check that out, I guess. There's a paper that I didn't read. Where he's like, a don't slip warning. Let's leave. Did you check here? I don't think you did. She's not here. See?
篠崎いない
Damn it, she's not here. So it was her then.
何やってんだよ
What was she thinking? I don't know. I want to read this quickly. I didn't read it before. If I have enough time, it should be fine.
何やってんだよ
What's wrong with me?
やっぱり目を離すんじゃなかっ
What
た
am I doing? Should have never taken my eyes off her.
俺のせいだ
This is all my fault.
そう
God damn it. Water everywhere. Do not drink. Do not a drop to drink, but not a drop to drink. Okay, I read that wrong. Hey, Shinzaki. I think she's like over here,
さっ
right?
き波が立っていたのは
Pretty sure this is where the
この
wave
辺か
were coming from. Maybe it's not. I think it might be over here actually.
さっきな いた
It's her.
今助けてやるから
Don't
な
worry, Shinzaki. Pulling you up. Nice. Got my first try.
篠崎
God. Good. At least she's got a pulse.
篠崎篠崎
That's not what your lines say.
おい頼むから息してくれよ
Come on, breathe already, damn it. That was the wrong way. You made those noises, then you said something else first. I think she's dying. God, don't worry me like that. You back with me now?
ったく、なんでプールに飛び込んだりしたんだよ。
But Tammy, why the hell did you jump into the pool?
岸沼くんが呼んだんじゃない。
You called me out there, didn't you?
俺が
I what?
呼ばれてプールサイドに出た後は覚えてないけど、
Heard your voice run outside, I don't remember much after that.
気がついたら目の前が真緑で口の中にいっぱい水が。
So I knew my vision was all this sickly colored green and my mouth was full of water.
くそ、これも例の仕業か。騙しやがるとは。
God damn it, was this the work of those ghosts again? I can't believe they can trick us this so easily.
やっぱなんかあるな、あのプール。
There's gotta be something in that pool.
歯に何かいっぱい挟まってる。やだ、無駄
Something's stuck on my tooth. Oh god, it's like algae or something.
シャワーの水出ないのか。
Wonder if the shower still work. Probably not. Yeah.
ああ、ダメだ。
Nothing. Very dirty water
口の
anyway.
中苦い、臭い。
I go to this horrible taste. I smell absolutely putrid. I hate this.
ふざけやがって。
How does she think I feel?
篠崎、とりあえず雨で体洗ってみるか。
Shinosaki, how about we go into the rain and wash ourselves off a little?
雨程度じゃ口洗えるかどうかわかんねえけど。
I don't know how much rainwater will help rainwater will be getting that taste out of your mouth. Okay,
よし、行こう
alright,
ぜ。
then let's go.
後でどっかで服乾かさないとな。
After this, I guess we figure out how to dry our clothes. Oh, you also. Oh, okay. How does the rainwater taste? Is it nice?
どうだ。
Feeling better?
案外口すすげた。
Surprisingly, I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly.
そうか、よかったな。
Were you? That's good.
篠崎、さっき向こうに気になる部屋見つけたんだ。
So Shinosaki, while I was out here, I came across a room in the back I'd like to check it out.
私も行く。
I'll go with you. Pray for the
その
best.
方がいいか。
Let's pray for the
そう
best.
しよ
Right, let's do it. We've said this kind of same thing, I guess. Do. Oh, I did unlock it this time. Guess that makes sense. Drain. Do. Do. Bodies. Dim lights around you affecting or something deep in the drainage. Try to fish it out. Yes.
なんだこれ。
What is this thing?
何かな。
Some kind
ハ
of
ンドル。
handle? Rusted valve wheel at the bottom of the pool. Probably got sucked in with when the water was drained. Huh. Is that for that? Maybe. Should I go there? Like what, this way? There's this over here, I guess. Maybe it's like in the actual drainage room. Alright, let's see, second valve. Second valve, ooh, this thing over here. No, okay. Second valve, second valve, second valve. It's that big thing, but need to be a. Oh, I can touch it actually. Alright. I thought it was gonna be the circular thing, but I guess no.
と
As far as it
錆
goes,
びついててこれ以上回らない
I
か。
think it's too rusted to move anymore. Oh, I put it in that hole, I see. It's a bit smaller. Does that shoot something out of here? I think so, right? Yeah, okay, it does. There's a small helmet bank tray with copious amounts of blood. It seems to have fallen from the spigot. The elementary school ID name is attached to it. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 1-6, Tokiko Tsushiji. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. Which one's that?
女の子の名前。
It's a girl's name, but which one? It's probably the one with no head, right? Yeah, probably. Because they have no head. That's not a really good explanation, actually. I think it's the one with no head. I feel like the other one has like a name that starts with Y. Oh, hello.
また喋り出したぞ。
Here we go again.
今度はどこだってんだよ。
Where the hell is it gonna take us this time? Where, where your fin was splattered. The floorboards beneath that wall. Right under like lobby entrails. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip drop, drip drop. Smelly, smelly. Icky, icky. Get in there good. And dig it out.
"ふざけんなよクソ人形!"
You gonna laugh at this, you sick son of a bitch?
そんなとこにあるもの
If that's where it is,
取って来れるかよ
I'm not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get here.
誰かいるのか
Is someone there?
森重無事だったか
Moshik, you're alive.
いやー岸沼それに委員長そちらも無事で何より
Nakishinuma and our class rep. I'm really glad to see you both sound and safe.
どうしたの？
What happened?
ああ、ちょっとな。お前、どこにいたんだ？
Long story, so where have you been?
別館の方にいたんだけど、さっき急に気を失ったみたいで。
I was on the second ring until I was through it a while ago, but suddenly lost
気
consciousness.
がついたら、なんか校舎の雰囲気が変わってて。
And when I woke up, it felt like the air somehow changed.
あと、持田と持田の妹にも会ったよ。
Oh yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Machida and his sister.
本当か？あいつらも無事なのか？
You did, so they're okay too.
うん。なんか妹がはぐれてたみたいだけど。
They are, but though when I ran into Machida's sister, it seemed like she and her brother had parted ways.
森重くん、それ手に持ってるもの。
What is that in your hand? Moshiga appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hand.
ああ、これ。この先の通路の床下で。
Huh? Oh, this.
と、
I have found it under the floorboards in the hallway.
見つけたんだけど。
Just up these stairs.
何かの間じゃない？これ、いるの？
Is it some kind of charm? Do you want it?
じゃあ、渡しとくよ。俺は今、人探しでそれどころじゃないんだ。
Please take care of me searching for sandstorms, so I have no need for charms at the present time. Yuki's tongue. Yeah, it does start with Y. It feels like a Y kind of name. And as with the other, there's a student ID tag attached to the front. Heavenly Hills Elementary, Yuki Kano. That's probably the one with the head.
なんだよ、委員長。その目は。
I should be going now. If something goes wrong, class rep, you look like you'll see a real ghost.
そうだ。
Oh yes, one more thing.
持田が1の A で待ち合わせしようって言ってたよ。
Machida said we should all try to meet up in classroom 1A.
おう。
Okay.
多分よ。
I'm guessing.
鈴本のいるあの場所じゃなくて、
It was from Shizumoto's spot.
近くの床にでも転がってたんだろう。これ。じゃなきゃよ。
Maybe I shifted over a few feet and you got it from there. I mean, if you didn't, then
怖い。あの人、手血まみれだった。
that really freaked me out. You see his hands, they were covered in blood. Alright, 2 bags now. I think the ghosts are here, right? If I'm remember right. You're just hanging out this whole entire time.
どっちに渡せばいいの？
When do we give it to? Which one are we giving what to? Give it back.
この子は片目がない。もう一人は頭がない。
This guy's missing an eye, that one's missing most of her head.
返してあげるべき体の
Look at his tongues.
これじゃ足りてない。
Can that be enough?
どうしよう。
What do we do? Pull out the tongue. Yeah, pull out. Which one should I give to who? The girls over their head or what's left of it in one case began rocking slowly back and forth as if feeling anxious.
何のゆきちゃん、
Yuki Kano,
辻ときこちゃん、
Tokiko, Tsuji.
返してあげる。これあなたたちのものでしょ。
These are for you, they're yours, aren't they? Hand over 2 bags. Oh, I don't need to choose. Ah, here.
お姉さん、ありがとう。
Thank you very much. Oh, nice, I didn't need to do it. I figure out which one's which.
すげえ。やったな、篠崎。これで3人か。
We did it, Shinozaki, all 3 of them.
あと1人。赤い服の。
All that's left in the is the girl in the red. No more.
幽霊と喋ってるとどんどん自分が死に近づいていく感覚がする。
Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself.
わかる。だんだん自分の死に顔が
You know what that's like? I keep picturing how I look like when I'm dead. I'm not even trying.
頭の中にはっきりと浮かんでくるの。
It just pops up
すごく嫌なイメージ。
on its own. It's such a horrible image. Ah, just get over it.
帰りたい。帰りたいよ。
I want to go home.
お母さん、お姉ちゃん。
I just want to go home, go back to my mom and my sister
持ちたく
and Machida.
篠崎。
Must suck to be this guy, Yoshiki. Like, using all this stuff, and she keeps whining about Machida. Shinozaki.
わかった。次、俺がやるからよ。
Right next to mine is mine
だから
then. Okay?
しっかり。おお
So try to put yourself to get.
あまた地震か。
God damn it, not again.
なんだこれ。
This
で
one's
かいぞ
big too. What was that thing from chapter 1? Oof, was I knocked out?
どこだここは。
Where am I?
ここ。俺らの
Is this our classroom? Bump to the desk. Technically, they're like all neatly put together. It's pretty messy when you left last time.
マジかよ。
No fooling? Hey, Yumi.
篠崎。しっかりしろよ。おい。
Hey, wake up.
息はしてるな。
She's breathing, at least.
篠崎。おい。
Saki, come on.
起きろよ。
Wake up already.
岸沼くん。
見てみろよ、周り。俺も信じらんねえんだけど。
Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are.
嘘。
No way.
本当。ここは
We're back for real? Is this really our school? I think so.
マジだよ。ほら、俺の机だ。
It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk.
本当だ。見て見て、私の机。
It's mine too. I can't
って
believe
こ
it.
とは
It's true.
私たち帰ってこれたのよ。
Yes, we made it. We're home. We're home.
ざまみろ、ちくし
Fuck yeah, suck on that, world.
サ
Teacher's
トシやユ
podium.
イ先生たちは帰ってきてねえのか。
This is not just Toshi or Miss You or anyone else, huh? Everyone else is dead. What's this? The shelves are filled with personal effects belonging to class 2-9, primarily and assistant
ユ
homeroom
イ先生、
teachers.
自分家の猫用の缶詰を置いとくのは
Miss You even has cans of cat food in here.
どう考えても公私混同だよな。
I'm not sure that's the sort of thing she'd be storing in the classroom, though. Okay. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8 o'clock and there's not a soul in sight. We're collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for a dear friend Suzume, who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. I'll contact Ayumi Shinozaki for payment. Hey,
もう帰ってこられないかと思ってた。
never thought I'd live to see home again.
サトシやユイ先生たちは帰ってきてねえのか。
You already said that. What do I do? My desk? You want to see my desk again? You said it on your own that time.
もう
サトシや 8時を過ぎて真っ暗な校舎の中に居残ることになるとはな。現実感ねえな。
Standing around in the darkened corridors of our school, feeling at 8 o'clock in the evening just feels so surreal. But there's something different now. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the window begins to condense, condensate with moisture turning white, in contrast to the corridors a sea of black.
これ現実か？
Is this
さっ
reality?
きまでのは夢だったんじゃないか。
Was everything up until now just a dream?
どこで何やってんだろう俺。
Where am I right now? What am I doing?
どうした篠崎？
What? Shinozaki, what's wrong?
はあ？なんだこりゃ。
What the heck is this? They ate all the desks.
終わってないの？
It's not over, is it?
まだ終わってないの？
Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it.
お前は
It's you. Hello, you.
誰？来るな！
Go back, don't come any closer.
ちょうどこんな雨の降る放課後のことでした。
It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one.
私が誘拐されたあの日、
On the day I was
朝
kidnapped,
私はお母さんと喧嘩をしてしまいました。
remember I had a fight with my mom that morning.
何を言ってるの？
Why is she telling us this?
わかんねえよ。
I have no idea.
お母さんと顔を合わせるのが嫌で、
I didn't want to see her face.
学校の後、私は家へ帰らずに
At school, I decided that instead of going home,
ぼーっと渡り廊下にしゃがんで雨を眺めていました。
I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain.
そうしたら私の隣に吉和先生が座って、
That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up and sat down next to me.
と私の話を聞いてくれたのです。
Told him about my fight with my mom, and he listened closely and he just kept saying, uh-huh.
先生、言葉を話せない病気だったけれど、心は優しい人だったから、
He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see, but he was a very kind man.
私は好きでした。
I really liked him.
けれど、
But then,
お兄さん、お姉さん、
you two are nice people.
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry.
あなたは5年生の
so tiny, she must be a fifth
あの
grader.
ゆきちゃんね。
Yuki Kano, right?
さっきはありがとうございます。
Thank you for what you did back there.
殺された私たちを成仏させようとしてくれて
For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school.
結局成仏はできたのか。
Didn't we succeed though?
なんでお前
So why are you still
まだいる
here?
んだよ。
いいえ、できてません。
No, you didn't.
あなたたちから言葉を奪った、抜き取られた舌は返したし、
But we returned your tongues, we gave you back your ability to speak
あ
out.
なたたちにひどいことをした犯人には懺悔させたけど、
And we got your murderer to repent for what he
や
did.
っぱり許せない。
Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what?
私たちの成仏に許す、許さないという
Appeasing us
それ
isn't
ぞれ
about
の意思
forgiveness.
は関係ないんです。
It doesn't matter if you forgive or not.
懺悔とは犯人と被害者との間に存在して、その
Repentance
単体で私たち被害者の霊を動かすものです。
is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us.
私たちが天神小学校を異空間に閉じ込めている霊場の断片だから、
And we
私た
exist
ちを動かすという方法は
as fragments of the
正
sacred
しいと
ground
思います。
upon which heavy hose is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action.
だけど足りていないんです。
But it's not
犯
enough.
人の懺悔が
Repentance just wasn't enough.
あいつの文化人形が喋った言葉では足りないってこと？
So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't enough to appease you?
あれは
That's not.
で、なんだよ。
So, what then?
なんだって無関係の人間を何人も何人も閉じ込めてるんだ。
Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in this godforsaken
俺たち
place?
をあそこに呼び寄せたのはお前ら子供の幽霊たちだろ。
You child spirits are the one who summoned us there, aren't you?
それは
That's
違い
not,
ます。
not true.
だと
The hell did you mean by that?
私たちは異空間をつなぎ止める歯車に過ぎなくて、
We're just the cogs that hold the close space together.
お前鈴本を殺したじゃねえかよ。
But you killed Suzumoto, didn't you?
待って、
Wait,
もう少し聞こう。
let's hear her out.
お姉さんたちだけでも無事に送れてよかったです。
I'm glad I was able to get the two of you back safely.
なんで急に俺たちを気遣うような言い方すんだよ。
But how are you suddenly so concerned about us?
私のお姉ちゃんに聞いたことがある。
I heard about this situation like this from my sister once.
強い未練を残したまま暴力的に命を搾取された霊魂は、
A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mounting of worries and
普
regrets.
通の人で言うところの錯乱に近い状態でとどまってしまうって、
Like stopping short at the edge of madness.
いろんな感情や思いがごちゃ混ぜになってしまっているから、
With all the thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head.
本来の優しい心と聖者への妬みや敵意の気持ちとコントロールできずに感情がくるくる変わるって。
Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around, and you just start acting without any sort of control.
お前の姉さんって霊能師の？
Your sister some kind of medium or something?
ちょっと違うけど、
Yeah, something like that.
どっちもこいつの本音ってわけか。
So what you're saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin?
だったらお願い、他の生きてるみんなも。
Feel you, I really do, so please bring back the rest of them.
持田くんや 先生たちも連れてきてあげて。
Machida missed you and everyone else too. Please bring them all back home.
ねえ、できるんでしょ？
Come on, you can do it, right?
もうそれは無理だと思います。
I don't think that's possible anymore.
どうして？
Why not?
あの空間はたくさんの無関係な命を食べ過ぎました。
Those close spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact.
あそこで死んだ人たちの恨みの念がもう満員だから。
The grudges of those who died, they have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left.
行き場をなくした悲しい思いたちの影響で
And because the agony of pain
全
has
て
nowhere
の
else to
霊が
go.
わずかに残った理性を失い始めています。
It's begun feeding on minds of souls like us who are bound there.
私だって
It won't be long
もうすぐまた生きている人をただ無差別に襲うだけの怨霊になってしまいます。
before I turn to a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy.
あなたも味方してくれなくなるのね。
So we're gonna lose you as an ally then.
だったらなおさら急がなきゃ。
So why don't you just hurry bring them back home now?
何か持田君たちを助ける方法はないの？
Is there any way for us to save Machida and the others?
一つだけあります。
There may be one way.
どうするんだよ。
What is it?
お兄さんも知っている方法です。
You already know, you already returned to the closed spaces.
私たち天神小学校の児童4名誘拐殺害事件被害者の
Find all four of us, heavily host serial kidnapping and murder victims.
成仏させてくれれば歯車を失った異空間に
Put us all to
大きな
rest.
歪みが生まれます。
Then the closed spaces won't have any cogs anymore, so they'll all begin to fall apart.
そうすればもしかしたら
And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへまた戻るのかよ。
You expect us to go back?
それにせっかく残りあと一人だと思ってたのに、済んだつもりのお前ら3人も成仏してなかったしよ。
At this time, instead of just one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all four of you.
どうしてさっき口ごもったの？成仏できなかった理由。
Why can't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide?
それは
It's just
思い出したくないんです。
something I don't want to remember, but
どうしても知りたいのなら教えます。
really want to know. I'll tell you.
あの時のこと。
I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, the two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. Oh, what's going on?
白崎
Ooh.
痛い痛い。
It hurts, it hurts.
どうなったの？私
What happened to me? Who
気絶
knows?
したはずなのに意識がある。
Didn't I pass out? Why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし体が動かない。
I can't see a thing and I can't move.
なんか疲れた時になる金縛りみたい。
It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Yeah.
ここは
Where?
体が動かない。
Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った赤いワンピースの女児篠崎幸子。
Sachiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress, the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Hills Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後怯えるように他県へ移っていったとされている。
Following the incidents, Chichiko's family fled from the area, moving to another preference to escape the frightful memories that remained here.
驚いたことに、この篠崎家についての記述は、この事柄以外、
Strangely, however, we've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki
当
family.
時の書類や文献のどこを見ても、何を見ても見当たれない。
No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from the newspaper reports on the Heavenly Hills murders.
惨劇の舞台となった学校や現役校長の嫡男による凄惨な犯行。
Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage of a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own
そのス
son,
キャンダラスな背景の取材に目がくらみ、
it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as a primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background.
この小さな生存者の聴取がおろそかになったのではと予想したが、
So of course,
そうだ
after
なか
learning
った。
that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school.
誰も幸子のその後をたどることができなかったのだ。
But there's more than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had.
体は金縛りにあったみたいに動かせないけど、
I can't move because of sleep paralysis, I guess.
部屋の光景が見える。
I can clearly see the room I'm in right now.
私の他に男の子が一人、
There's
女
one
の子
boy,
が二人。
two girls in here aside from myself.
顔に見覚えがある。
I recognize them.
みんなあの犯人に殺された天神症の子供たちだ。
They're the children who
ま
were
だ
killed
生きてる。
in Heavenly Hills Elementary during that incident, but they're still alive.
けど私を含めみんな手足を縛られて床に転がされている。
Fortunately, all bound and hand and foot and just borne down the ground, and so am I.
だから私も体が動かないのかしら。
That's the real reason I can't move. Somebody please save me.
いや
No, stop, no, please, no.
目
Eyes.
目を
Eyes. No, I can't see. Indeed, you lost your
目隠しを
vision.
され何も見えない。
Yeah, I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られてるから目隠しを取ることもできない。
And since my hand and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either.
こうしていると恐怖は余計に倍増する。
That just makes everything so much worse.
耳がどんどん敏感になる。
I guess because I can't see, I began to listen more intently.
周りの子たちのおえつの声が狭い部屋に反響して私も恐怖で頭が割れそうになる。
Perhaps because there's the children echoes off the wall of the camp room. I'm so scared it feels like my head's gonna explode.
何するのよ。どうして目隠しなんか。
What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded?
ねえ話して。もう手足ほどいてよ。
Untie me, cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please.
何度も叫んだけど男は私から離れていった。
I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me.
順番
In order, okay?
順番っ 何？
In order.
人間の声とは思えない凄まじい音波のような叫び声。端っこにいた男の子だ。
Never heard a scream like that before. It's pure primal fear, coming through the air like a perfect sine wave. Is the boy at the end?
それが永遠と続く。今まさに殺されてるんだ。
Feels like he's screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. So you're third. Okay, I see.
なんてこと、なんてこと。
My god, what the hell is he doing to him?
こんな残酷な目に遭ってるのに、
No one deserves this.
なぜせめて早く神様は意識を奪ってあげないの。
Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer?
何十分経っただろうか。
It's been at least half an hour now.
何度も何度も繰り返し絞り出された男の子の叫び声は
Those inhuman screams of a little boy being ripped apart from the inside.
とうとう聞こえなくなった。
Have finally come to a halt.
間髪入れずに女の子の悲鳴が上がる。これももはや音だった。
Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life, and the sympathy goes on.
ダメだ、気が狂う。私の
God, I can't take more of this. I'm losing my mind.
やめろ、やめろ、やめろ。
Stop it, stop it, stop it.
まだ終わらない。早く
Is it still going on? Come on, just die already.
早く。
Die already.
私は何を望んでるんだろう。
God, what is wrong with me? Well, that's not really a bad thing, is it? If they're gonna suffer
わ
anyway.
からないけど、とにかく早く楽にしてあげて。
I don't care, just get over with and leave me in peace. But you're next. They die.
やがてゴンと何か重いものが落ちる音がして
Only after hearing a sound like
静かになった。
a heavy object being dropped, noises stopped and the room grew silent once again.
大きくなる足音。
His footsteps are getting closer.
ゾワリと全身の毛が逆立つ。
With my head standing on end at this point.
胃から下に氷を詰められたような、一瞬にして義理になったような丘。
Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea.
順番。
In order,
私は何を安心しているんだろう。隣の子が死んだら次は
God, why am I relieved by the signs the kid next to me just died?
私の番じゃない。
You mean it's my turn now?
髪の毛をつかまれ、頭をグイッと持ち上げられる。
Someone got my hair, they're pulling my head
同
up,
時に目隠しを取られると、
taking my blindfold.
犯人の顔が
Means I get to see the face of my killer.
天神小学校の開校当初から閉鎖されていた地下室で行方不明だった児童たちの
The four missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly Hills Elementary School and unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
亡骸が発見された時の現場はまさに賛美極まる凄惨な光景だった。
When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight.
鑑識の調査の結果、凶器は逮捕時に犯人が手にしていた大きな断ち切りバサミと断定。
Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hand of the accused.
躊躇があったのか、男のものにしては軽めの力で、しかし執拗に。
Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part, but as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used.
殺意を持って犯行に及んだことは確実であった。
Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious
公
intent.
式発表では、児童たちの死因は舌を切り取られたことによる失血死とされていたが、
The official cause of death for the three murdered children has been listed as a loss of blood following removal of the tongue.
実際にはもっとむごたらしい凶行が行われていた。
But the actual state of affairs was not so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it.
以下は規制によりメディアで報道されていない殺害の手口である。
Following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously reported by news outlets.
現場で惨劇を目撃した幸子の証言に基づいている。
These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinazaki herself.
手足を縛られ、目隠しをされた被害者たちは一人ずつ距離を置いて泣かされ、
Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced on the floor,
順番に殺されていった。
then killed one by one.
一人はハサミで腹部をめった刺しにされた上に臓器を抜き取られ、ショックし、
Was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dragged out.
臓器は地下室の土床に粗雑に埋められた。
He discarded innards were partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room.
一人はハサミで数十回にもわたって頬を刺され、口から上の顎部がちぎれ、死亡。
The other was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times to such an extent that all the flesh and bone above her jaw was essentially minced away.
目隠しを剥ぎ取られ、
My blindfold removed.
私の目の前にさらされた光景は想像を絶していた。
The sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could have possibly imagined.
血まみれの大きなハサミを手に私を見下ろしていたのはさっきの大男ではなく、
The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all.
捕らえられていた。
It was one of the children.
帰り地で顔が真っ赤に染まった小さな女の子だった。
It was a little girl, her face dyed red with the blood of her victims.
生気のない灰色の目でじっと私の目を見据え、
She was staring intently at me with soulless
彼女は
grey eyes, and then
ケタケタと笑い出した。
she just started giggling.
ハサミは不快な音を立て、せわしなく開閉を繰り返す。
She was just opening and closing the bloody scissors over and over, and the sound kept echoing throughout the room.
その錆びてボロボロになった血まみれの切っ先は
She took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades.
ずっと私の目に向けられた。
And slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye.
そんな、なんで、
How?
どうしてあなたが
Why? Why is it you?
いや、
一人はハサミで眼球を何度も刺された上に、
The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminable amount of times.
スープのように潰れた目玉をえぐり出され、苦しみ抜いた末に失血死に至る。
So her eyebrow became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to her death in horrible agony.
その後、なぜか犯人は3人の遺体から舌をハサミで切断している。
Strange, it was only after those mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues.
執筆している私も胸の悪くなる。まさに悪魔の所業である。
And the truth of these proceedings is shocking even to me. It makes it near impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster.
児童3人が惨殺される中、唯一生き残った少女、幸子。
Bear witness to every
保護された後、
moment of this was a 7-year-old named Chico. In a many ways, she's the most beautiful and long suffering of them all.
泣きじゃくる彼女の証言から追及が進み、義和は送検された。
But through her tearful and frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yangihiro was officially charged.
言い換えるなら、彼を犯人確定に追い込んだ張本人である。彼女には
I'm going back to hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts. It was her words that ultimately led to Yoshiro Yakuzaki's sentencing.
自宅の所在も家族構成も一切の記録が残っていない。
Therefore, it came to no real surprise that the sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld as to be expected.
というより、はっきり言えば、存在していた痕跡が全くないのだ。
What's not to be expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it never existed.
ここからは仮説になる。果たしてこれは本当に
Therefore, I cannot but help but consider alternative possible explanations, and I remind you that this is mere conjecture.
義和の犯行なのか。
But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yangihiro really the murderer of the 3 victims?
児童たちを殺害したのは本当に義和なのか。
Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all?
後期の義和は言葉による他人とのコンタクトは不自由だったとはいえ、
Think about it, in his final days, Yoshiko was incapable of communicating with others through
基
speech.
本的にはおとなしく他人に危害を加えるような性質ではなかった。
And despite his childish reversion, he's always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
これは彼を取り巻いていた親戚や付近住民の証言も聞くことができたので確実だ。
All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed this so much. I'm shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconsequenceable
突
atrocities.
然このような強行に走る道理がないのである。
He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There's nothing for him to gain from it.
一方、それまで健康であった義和の父親、
And again, he may have simply lost his mind. Look at his father.
柳堀校長が突然奇怪な言動や行動を取り始めたのもこの時期だ。
It was around this time that the principal, Takimi Yagihiro, suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a very most peculiar way.
何かに取りつかれたように屋敷の壁一面に意味不明の漢字の羅列を書き殴ったり、
Not to mention scribbling incoherent gibberish all over his walls as if possessed.
何者かに怯えるように部屋の隅にこもり、大声でわめいたり暴れたり、
He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by.
こちらも相当な事態になっていた。
He could end up in such a bewildered, belligerent state, no warning that perhaps too could his son.
そこに私は人知を超えた力の動き、巨大なる呪詛の側面を見ている。
I believe we're looking at something of curse far more powerful than anything man could devise.
開校当初より閉鎖されていた
To the day it opened its doors to the days closed them forever.
天神小学校の地下室に関する何か大きな呪いの存在。
Nobody Hills Elementary's a sealed basement room has existed as some sort of form of cursed ground.
この連続児童誘拐殺害事件より
To find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnappings and murder incidences,
さらに遡ること20年。
back a whole 20 years.
おぼろげながら真相を知る手がかりを私は見つけたように思える。
I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. Maybe a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless.
廃校になった後、 取り壊されて別の学校が建っている現在では、
Royal Beast Sincerity House was not only closed down but demolished altogether. Another school was built in its place.
失われた天神小学校の地下室を調べることは不可能だが、
It's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly.
私の助手が興味深い方法を見つけてきてくれた。
My protege may have found the best next thing.
不可能が可能となるかもしれない。これよりその準備に出かける。
Something that can make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now.
詳しくは次回の連載にてお伝えしたいと思う。
Be sure not to miss
楽しみにお待ちいただきたい。
the next installment in my may be the scoop of a lifetime. Ko Kibiki 2003-7-2022. Not 2022, but 22. Continue in chapter 5. Here's a Shochiko ever after thingy. Continue to chapter 5, okay. So that was chapter 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yoshiki and Ayumi return to this world, but attacked by a spirit. Scissors plunged into chest, bled out. Sucked into the pool, body shredded. Drowned in murky water, stagnant water. For the students, Miss Yui's last. And the name tags is I didn't get them all, but I already have them all. Schools are really different. Nintendo Senior High School Class 11A, Yuya Yumiyada, starved to death while searching for friends, age 17. Amazi, West Senior Private School Class 24, Satoshi Matsuba, drank contaminated water, died vomiting. Hidama Kojima, attempted to drink his own blood, bled to death, age 17. Lexan Senior High School, Class 32, Yataro Kanzaki, gave up on escaping and committed suicide with beloved. Died in pool, but is unaware of own demise. Class 24, Neiyuki Minigawa, gave up on escaping and committed suicide with beloved. A-Zone Junior High School, Class 2-3, Hiru Takano, drowned after friend was killed by Child Spirit. While Class 1-2, Seiko, Tanaka, possessed while passing to second wing, suffered mental collapse. Municipal Brotherhood High, Class 2-4, Yuma Misaki, next it from behind, at age 17. Tomi Mizuki, last seen between the woods outside the building, whereabouts unknown, death unconfirmed. Yakubo, dash 3, Junior High School, Class 3-5, Yansuki Mambara, starved to death while searching for friends, age 15. Toei Kuwama, hanged by an unknown assailant, age 15. 1-4, Tusaka Tsuiwa, collapsed in pool while searching for Big Brother, age 13. Distant Futures Elementary School, Class 4-3, Kansuki Sato, was footing near a pool, his head fell to death and drowned, age 9. And Shibiyami Private Senior High School, Class 1A, Mavi Bakura, attacked from behind while searching for friends, age 16. And Mitsuki Kamijo, accosted from behind and thrown into pool, age 16. Alright. And that should be it for chapter 4, I guess. So yeah, bye bye.